I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. And, of course, Robert Williams. This is their first game without him.
Yeah, it's a big loss for them. He's a guy who can influence outcomes. He's that good a player, and they'll need others to step up while they're figuring out the new roles.
Thomas misses. Here's Sharp. And there's a pick. Pass to Henderson. Here's Ayton. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. These teams like to get into the half-court stand. They like to play at their pace.
Yeah, and there's not many teams like that anymore. But it's all about the details and execution for these teams to maximize their possessions.
And Collins with the slam.
He can slam it with the best of them. Collins with an all-star weekend-worthy dunk there.
Henderson outside. For three. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Trailblazers.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Ayton. He tries for three. No luck on that one. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Nets. How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. And he lobs it up.
Yeah, the vertical for Sharp is there. He'll be a challenge to contest in this league for sure.
All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
Back to Sharp. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. Over Thomas. Sharp, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it. But if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Here's Hampton. Back to Thomas. Grant with a steal. Now the Blazers on the move. And that one's good. Sharp. Sharp's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Pass to Thomas. Takes a three. He buries it from three.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Sharp. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Thibault tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Hampton. Inside. Here's Claxton. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Back to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Sharp. Rejected by Claxton. They get it back. The three from Ayton. The shot won't fall. Brooklyn leading by 3. Pass to Claxton. Here's Thomas. Sweet little floater. Thomas has got 5 points.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Ayton with it. On the wing, Grant. Thibault on the wing. Pass to Aiden. To win the run. Rebounded by the Nets.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
And here's Thomas. Back to Collins. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Enduring the contact, Collins plays it smart and makes sure he's fouled in the act.
And both free throws good for Collins. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. Takes it inside. Klingon. Claxton with a rebound. Here's Thomas. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Here's Avdia. Wolstani was a 5-time All-Star. Chauncey Billups, just 1 year as an assistant before becoming a head coach.
Yeah, but Brian, Chauncey Billups was a guy that even when he was a player and then as a broadcaster, always fought like a head coach.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Hendricks. Here's the 3. Holland with the rebound. Blazers trail by 7. Left side Covington. Here's Klingon. Averaging around 6 a game. Shot clock at 6. Counted from distance.
Textbook pick and roll. Simons is a natural at running these sets.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Johnson. Here's Hendricks. Bogdanovich with it. Here's Clowney. Still no points. And stolen by Covington. Simons with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Holland gets the bucket.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. Here's Simons. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts. And Stan, they always say, for a player, confidence is such a big part of it. How can a coach instill that in a player?
Well, as your coach, I think your job is to create a system that the players believe in and they believe they can have success in. The rest of it has to come from inside of the players. They have to believe in themselves.
The Nets with a lead. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Klingon. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Yeah, be careful. Klingon kid bring down the house.
Clowney. Avdia pulls it in. Here's Klingon. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Covington. 6 on the shot clock. From the baseline. Not enough on that one as it misses. Bogdanovich on the wing. No points so far. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's Hendricks. And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half. Simons left side. Avdia from outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass. You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Here's the pick. From deep. Rebounded by the Nets.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Deflects the pass. Simons with a steal. Now the Blazers moving it up. Jumps up. Oh, can't finish the dunk after taking it the length of the floor. Brooklyn with the ball. There's 38 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to Klingon. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Hendricks. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Simons outside. To the inside. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team. Substitutions.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half. Henderson for 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Nets out in front, up 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. Trailing by 4. They'll take on the Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse after this one. They are square in the middle of a 7-game road tour.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Graham. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
And that one's good. Sharp.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
It's Hampton on the wing. It's Thomas on the wing. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. You think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
One guy here this evening, Shaden Sharp. Incredibly talented, Stan.
Hey, Brian, you talk about a guy with potentially a very high ceiling. He's got all the physical tools you need. His skills are improving. He's still young and still putting it together.
You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And here's Henderson. No points yet. The three from Ayton. Collins with the rebound.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
And the call will be against Nicholas Claxton. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Blazers trail by 6. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Here's Thomas. He has 7. Pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, tough-nosed veteran. Collins is no stranger to having to overcome aggressive defense.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Thomas outside. And it's blocked by Thibault. Now the Blazers moving it up. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, there's nothing sweeter than an alley-oop. Grant flying high to throw it down.
Here's Hampton. Pass to Thomas. And here's Claxton. He's covered by Ayton. Clock at 6. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Access there denied by DeAndre Ayton.
Ayton with a screen. On the wing, Grant. To the paint. Ayton with it. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Pass to Claxton. .111 left in the third quarter. Down low. Thibault with a steal. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Blazers trail by 4. Pass to Marjanovic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, it seems like Simons is always keeping his options open, always willing to make the pass instead of taking the shot.
Now Schroeder hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Hendricks. Unloads. And the Nets miss again. Here's Covington. Shots blocked. They recover it. Here's Marjanovic. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. There's the screen by Johnson. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Hendricks. To win the drought. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a way to punctuate the third quarter. They've got the lead.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Nets leading by 5. Now here's Schroeder to the middle. Here's Johnson. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Simons outside. Clowney pulls it in.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Three-pointer. Hendricks, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Over to the wing. Knocks it loose. And here's Schroeder. Pass to Clowney. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's a 9-point Nets lead.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Changes here for Portland. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Brooklyn leading by 9. Pass to Hendricks. Now Schroeder. Here's Hendricks to the inside. And Claxton gets the bucket. And the Nets lead by 11.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Hayden with it from the top of the key. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
You know, I like that decision from Henderson, giving up the rock.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for Brooklyn. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Whitehead. Off target with the 3.
Well, they needed that board. They've had a hard time on the glass, but they still have a shot here.
And down it goes. 2 points.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Brooklyn making a switch here. Here's Hampton. Thomas outside. Screen by Claxton. Pass to Finney-Smith. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Blazers trail by 7. Here's Sharp. Count it, and the foul. Cam Thomas picks one up.
And these are exactly the moments where you find out if a player's tough enough for the NBA. And Sharp showing no fear in a clutch situation.
Thomas with the ball. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Inside, Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Back to Henderson. And there's the screen. From the arc. Pure from three-point range. Henderson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Hampton to the left side wing. Back to Claxton. And it's Portland with a rebound.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Down low. Outside Thibault. Ayton with a screen. 6 to shoot. Henderson with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Thomas with a steal. Here's Claxton. Yes!
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
That might be the play of the game. They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Here's Thomas. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes. Well, more often, Grant is getting the ball in those situations.
It's Hampton on the wing. And Thibault comes to help. 5 on the clock. Here's Finney-Smith. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Thibault. Over Finney-Smith. Who made it a tough look for him as the defense really pressed up on him. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd.
I don't know my place. Staying in my lane too long, it give me a bad taste. Everything I done been great, but I erase. Play my favorite. I'm like Nana at the compliment your compositions. Like I don't want staccato. Our ratios ain't perfect.